Hello and welcome to another update video about Jupiter. So Jupiter obviously a very short-term chart only. We don't really have a great long-term outlook here because it's just very short chart history. Yeah, so that really doesn't give us great confidence in any long-term outlook. However, because of the requests we've received, obviously we started covering Jupiter a little bit most recently, and the uptrend is possibly still unfolding. Let's talk about the structure that we have here on the chart. I'm tracking this as a potential impulse or diagonal. I haven't really fully decided yet, but it doesn't really matter so much in the short term. I can identify a potential wave 1 to the upside, which topped here around the 1st of March. Then when we can debate maybe wave 1 was here or here, that doesn't really matter so much. Wave 1, and then it would have topped on the 4th of March. Then we have a wave 2 pullback, which bottomed on the 5th of March, and that was around 47.3 cents. Strong uptrend started then in what would be a third wave. I believe the third wave should be complete. So this third wave was a 5-wave pattern. It's not the cleanest 5-wave pattern, so that's why I say it could also be a diagonal. In that case, it would be an ABC structure to the upside. You can count it like that. I've left it like a 5-wave move now because I think I can identify 5 waves to the upside, even though not the cleanest. So it's not the best chart out there, yeah. But we might have seen a top in the third wave around the 18th of March, around $1.63, and now a 4th wave pullback. This here looks to me a little bit more like a 5-wave move, but either way, it came down deep enough for a 4th wave, and we could also maybe see the 3rd wave as top tier, and then we have a nice A overshooting B wave, C wave down. So I recognize that the 4th wave could have topped already, so it could have bottomed already. 4th wave in this support zone. Support is between 86.3 cents and $1.18. A break below 86.3 cents, yeah, that would be a break below the first support level or range, and would certainly question the outlook that I have here on the chart, which is bullish at the moment. But what could happen is that we test this orange support area again, because the pattern that occurred from the 20th of March low, yeah, it doesn't give me great confidence that really a wave 4 has bottomed, and I will explain to you why. But let's first explore the upside targets. Assuming a 4th wave might be in, and we are already in the 5th wave, then the 5th wave has to be an ending diagonal itself. So, or just an ABC structure. Either way, it doesn't give me much confidence that a low is in. For anybody who's not so familiar with Elliott wave, what we normally are looking for to determine that a low has formed is we need a first small 5-wave move to the upside, followed by a 3-wave pullback that forms a higher low. Here, yeah, we have a higher low that formed, but it's not a 5-wave rally. As you might clearly see, it's a 3-wave rally. So because we are starting a 5th wave, I can recognize it might be an ending diagonal. And if it's an ending diagonal, then we can identify wave 1 only as a 3-wave move. That's what makes trading a 5th wave so tricky or less certain. However, we can say, okay, possibly the wave 4 is bottomed. Anybody who wants to play this scenario could just simply set a stop below the last swing low, or you give it more space and set a stop below the 86-cent level there, the lower boundary line of the support area. If this is the case, to be honest, already the wave 2 should have bottomed, okay? And then we could move up now in the 3rd wave, which would also be an ABC structure. Then we should get a 4th wave and a 5th. That 3rd wave should reach minimally $1.67, but better $1.75 plus. And yeah, this could be then the 3rd wave of the 5th wave. What happens if we come down again into the support area? It wouldn't be a problem. I would assume this probably will happen a few times. Then it would simply be a reset of wave 4. These corrections, especially wave 4 corrections, can turn into quite complex structures. So it's absolutely possible that we reset the wave 4 a little lower, and that we just sort of still within the 4th wave. Maybe it's forming a triangle, maybe a more extended correction. What really matters is the support region. As long as the support region is holding further upside, possibly into the $2 mark, $2 range is forecasted. Yeah? So it's 86.3 cents is really the critical support for this scenario. Yeah, I mean, you can trade the microstructures if you like to. I found it more useful to rather give these a little bit more space because cryptos are so volatile. So a correction can always morph and transform, and especially a fourth wave can do that. So I would say, okay, we can primarily track that a low is in wave 4, but should be very open to the idea that the wave 4 is still unfolding. I would really only have to change the forecast on this chart if there is a break below 86.3 cents. That would certainly make the trading of direct upside more risky, because the chart will turn into a more unclear pattern. For example, it would be a large ABC structure, most likely, because we then broke below the 50% fib level. That's my update about Jupiter. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.